Welcome to the Fan Club YouTube channel. Please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Did it not feel like you deserved to eat a ton?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like after the marathon, but we didn't even run half of that distance. So at some point I was like, had to remind myself that, Lawson, you can't just eat all this because this is not marathon, post-marathon. This is just another run that you went on.
But 10 miles is a lot.
Yeah, how many calories is that?
Over 1,000.
Check the whoop.
I didn't wear mine.
Oh.
But so I don't know how much I ate, but I probably ended up eating more than I ran off, I bet.
That's fair. Well, we're sorry to those who we couldn't meet up at the end, who had signed up for the Duncan meetup at the finish line, but it's out of our control. Truly, a lot of people got let down yesterday, but it's kind of cool that a lot of people still finish the race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be so hard to do a marathon when it's actually canceled, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if my motivation could do it.
Different mindset for sure. Different
The
feeling.
10 mile was fine, but
Yeah.
26.
But we will be doing another meetup, so it's not the end of the world.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is the Fan Club, and we are excited that you joined us today because we're going to start a little new chapter here at the Fan Club pod. We're going to start making it a little bit more entertaining on our end. We're going to try to have a little bit more fun with you, interact with the audience a little bit better. And I think the biggest news ever is that we have another camera set up today. We get to see someone's special face 24/7 now. And he's got a microphone.
There he is.
Hello, everybody.
Gutty's here.
Producer corner.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
It's been waiting for this.
It's been almost a whole year now since I got a camera set up on me, so
Yep, now he has to pay
Very
attention
exciting.
and listen throughout the
Mhm.
conversation
yeah.
because he's on there.
I'm on. I'm taking notes and joining the conversation.
There we go.
How-
Was this a good idea?
I think it is. How often are you going to talk?
I'll just pipe in when you need me.
He's going to chime in. He's going
I'll
to be
chime in funny moments.
He's going to
when I
be
need
our
to
guy
chime
who calms us down if we ever get heated.
Yeah, you're going to be
Mediator.
like what was the guy on the Ellen show?
Mm.
Can't remember what his name was. He
I
was
can't either.
legendary though.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to live up to that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You should
Off
crush
to a
it.
good start.
Yeah, you're doing great, man. What do we got this week, Frizz? We got something big coming up.
You know, we've been waiting for it, let's see, over a year now, because the last time we were there, it was in July, and now it's in October. We are headed back to the great city of Buffalo for the Chiclets Cup, except we're doing it on wheels instead of shoes.
I know. Thank God.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to run right now, ever.
We would be probably in better shape if we were running because we're used to running more. But I don't know. I think we're going to have an advantage now that some of the actual hockey skills are going to come into play. Because if you're playing ball hockey, there's zero carryover of how good of a hockey player you are to how good of a ball hockey player
It's
you are.
literally whack the ball and run after it.
Yeah.
That's it in ball hockey.
The guy with the most energy probably is the best player.
It's so hard,
Just
actually, to like battle on your feet, it seems like. I mean, I think it's going to be hard on rollerblades because it might be a little off balance, but just running into the corners on your feet, it's like I'm just running into a war.
Yeah. I'm excited because we all got new wheels. That's the first time ever any pair of rollerblades that I've owned that they're like legit for roller hockey. And they're cool because they're all colorful.
Yeah, I was like very pleasantly surprised. So we did our first practice on Thursday, and yeah, I was pleasantly surprised of how kind of smooth it was to feeling like we were on the ice, minus a few stopping things and some balance here and there, but like passing, shooting, the playmaking, all that stuff felt good. Felt like we were almost back.
Yeah, it literally did. It was almost like, I think it was even more like comparable to on ice and even our outdoors like ODR stuff.
Yeah.
Especially doing the 3-on-3 game at the end.
Yeah, I think it helped being in a rink. You actually feel like you're playing real hockey. And our goalie's pretty good too.
He's very good. He's gonna be helping.
It's going to be our dark horse.
That means Frizz can go up and play offense the whole time, and he's
Oh,
just gonna let our
God.
goalie keep with it.
Don't tell him that.
I think he's gonna.
I'm going to be
I think he's gonna be
working
cherry
hard.
picking more than he did in ball hockey. Like he's gonna be up there, up front. I don't think he's playing any defense.
No, we had another ball or roller hockey veteran there at our practice. And one of the tips he did give me was defense is extremely important in roller. Very important. So,
What do you think your biggest challenge will be playing roller?
well, I'd probably say like getting those quick steps in, get the quick feet moving, get fast. But I'm excited to test out the new wheels because as Yelly said, all of our roller blades are pretty much angled into almost like triangles now from stomping on concrete and just wearing them down. So now we actually have a full balanced wheel. So I'm excited to be buzzing around on those.
I think the hardest thing for me is going to be stopping.
Me too. Definitely stopping.
Because I can stop, but I wasn't skating hard when I learned to stop. If I'm going to be skating down the ice and have to stop all of a sudden, I'm going to be a big airplane turn kind of guy.
Yeah. I was going to say what I noticed was the slower that I went, the easier and better it seemed to be. Like if you go like slow and just like glide into a little like pocket, and like it just seems a lot easier than just buzzing around. So I don't know about those 3 quick strides, Frizz. You're going to end up freaking in the wall or something.
Well, yeah, we are bringing a lot more gear than we did for ball hockey as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a higher chance someone gets hurt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Who do you guys think's going to be the worst player out of us in the room here?
I don't know.
We'll have to just see. Who knows?
It's so hard 'cause none of us have ever actually done it. But I don't know. What do you mean by worst? Just biggest liability out there?
Yeah, biggest like turnover, just like unreliable guy that like
I'm
when the
gonna be
team
MVP.
when the team needs like a spark, they're going to look right over you and go to the next guy on the bench.
I know who you're picking. I can see you staring at him.
Yeah. Not me. Ain't going to be me.
Green shirt over there.
It's going to be really interesting because we like all looked fine playing against each other on Thursday, but I don't know who the competition is. That's the weird thing about tournaments. We're in B, but B's still pretty good. Better than C ball hockey we played last year.
I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught too much like chasing after the puck. Because in hockey, I'm thinking like, you know, you go stop and like recover, but the recovery is 5 times slower because you can't just stop. You have to do the big like hook.
You just kind of have to like stay in the way at all times.
What Coach John said was that most teams who know how to play will just possess the puck, and then when they see a breakdown, they'll just attack like 2-on-1.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's more of a possession, kind of passing it around, like lacrosse almost. Pass it around a little bit, see someone get out, zip it up because there's no offside.
I think that's a good thing though, because
It's great.
like we were passing pretty well last week.
Mhm.
I felt like that was a strong suit. I think our vision is what's going to take us.
Our hockey IQ's
Yeah.
fine.
Hockey IQ. We in this room have pretty good hockey IQ.
We can play, but the defensive angles are going to be tough.
I'm just going to I think what I'm going to do to get on the same page is that when you guys have it on the wing, I'm going to go from D-man straight through the middle of the ice and just be that 2-on-1 down the pipe so that you can just like sauce one in, but I'm going to be coming with speed. So if you miss it, then I'm like screwed because I can't turn around and come back. But
So you're saying you're going to pass it in the middle and get up into play.
yeah, those 2-on-1s, you know?
Mhm.
And then if a guy is on me in the center, I'll like leave it to the other wing.
Yelly,
And
what
I'll
did
go
you
right
notice? What did you notice on your shots?
You can shoot it like a million miles per hour faster.
That
I
puck
feel-
is so light.
I feel bad for the goal. Like, I don't know. Like, I would never want to be goalie in this thing. Dude, we were shooting that green biscuit so hard.
Yeah.
They're
Like-
so much lighter than hockey pucks.
I think a good strategy is aiming for the goalie's feet because they're going to be wearing shoes.
True.
So they're not going to be able to like slide.
Pass
that is
off
what
the pad.
Stefano did say.
And I'm good
B
with the ice
division.
burners, so maybe I'll get a couple goals like that.
That could be nice. I feel like it's gonna be easier for goalies in shoes.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be so hard on rollerblades.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hopefully our goalie's right and he's not walking into. Hopefully he brings his blades just in case.
Yeah, dude, I'm freaking so excited to go out there and just wheel around the net.
It's gonna be so fun.
Here's a scenario for everyone. So, last period of the game, guy's on the point. He tees it up. You're going out to block. What are you doing with that puck?
What's the score?
It's tie game. What are you gonna do?
What game is it?
The game one. It's game one only. It's game one. The D-men's got it.
I'm just gonna skate
Not
out
a
there
shot blocker.
and get my shin pads in front of the way. I'm not going down.
You're not gonna block. Frizz is getting out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let our goalie take care of it.
You'll find your seat on the bench next game.
Because the puck's definitely not as hard as a hockey puck.
It's not gonna hurt.
It's only gonna hurt if it hits you in the face.
Yeah, probably the stomach too, the
Yeah.
gut.
Yeah.
What do you? So you guys are wearing shin pads and like?
Oh yeah. Shin
Elbow
pads,
pads?
elbows,
What are you doing?
helmet.
I was gonna do shin pads, elbow pads, but I don't have a visor, so I was actually thinking of wearing literally. I was in the car. I was thinking about wearing these as my visor,
Good.
Yeah.
just something to
Yeah.
protect my eyes, just in case a stick comes up.
You blocking the puck.
I'll probably get my stick in the lane. I don't.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
but
I was
then
gonna
it's gonna
say.
come right
yeah.
in your jibs.
Body out of the way. Stick on hands or something. Slash them.
I just
Just go
always
out-
know the quicker you get out there to the puck, the worse it's going to feel. So as long as you get out there quick, good chance that it might hit you in the shin pads
Yeah,
or in the stick.
Yeah,
So poke
think-
check.
Are
I
there
think it-
slap shots allowed
I think it's same as ball over the waist.
for B division?
Oh, I don't know actually,
I
because
feel like when we watched A, those guys were going hard.
Yeah.
Peppering shots.
Oh, one-timers frizz.
Oh my gosh.
we'll have to check the game log. I
Yeah,
know-
we'll see. I hope they're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't like slappers.
We'll have to go
You
back
could
and
shoot it
watch
hard
some footage.
enough. Like you could whip that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then we get to go to our first NHL game of the year too.
True.
Friday night,
Preseason.
preseason.
Sabres against
Penguins.
Hopefully Crosby's in town.
I think it should be pretty fun. None of us have been to that rink before. Another one off the list, even though
Mhm.
it's not official THG work, but still cool.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be fun. Oh, Cuddy.
Yo.
You were the only one who got a minor injury playing roller so far. Is
Yeah.
your knee fine?
Yeah, my knee's okay. I took a hard spill though, and I wish I had shin pads on, but I
That
was
looked
only in
hard.
shorts. But
Oh.
Yeah.
no, I was just a little bump.
We got called out
bruise.
by our teammates for being psychos for wearing shorts playing roller hockey.
I wore pants. I was the only one that had sweats on.
Smart. It didn't affect us last week, but
I think once we get fully padded up, then we're gonna have more. We're gonna be more comfortable out there, and
yeah.
Dude, our uniforms are so sick.
Yeah.
I think our
Yeah.
uniforms are so sick.
The elbow room ringers.
I like the
Yeah.
color pattern. The logo's cool too.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. It'd be I think 10 times more fun than last year playing ball, because now
True.
that we know what we're getting into.
And it won't be 100 degrees.
Yeah. And roller, I think it just seems a lot more fun even before the tournament actually starts.
We're gonna be really good.
Yeah.
we're gonna win.
Yeah, we're coming back with another trophy, folks. You heard it here first.
Speaking of hockey, have you guys been following Tate McRae?
Not really. Just kidding. You guys talked about it in the office yesterday, or no, it would have been last week.
Heard the boss mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who
Something
that
about
is?
it.
We'll give the boss the mic here.
You don't know who Tate McRae is?
Sounds
What?
familiar.
Yeah. See, now
Dude.
you're gonna get him on you.
I swear, for being a media company on TikTok, some of these guys actually live under a rock.
I will have to say I'm one of those guys
I
he's referring
scroll.
to, but I know who this is.
I scroll. I don't see it. I don't see the stuff you guys
Man.
see.
First Dave Portnoy and the Bananas, and now you don't even know one of the biggest pop stars of the year. She's blowing up.
I'll be honest, Frizz. I don't know who this is
Yeah.
either. So
No one.
Don't feel
So
too
actually,
bad.
nobody.
We're not very hip.
Truly know. I feel like the young one now, but I mean, maybe it's because I kind of have to scroll through TikTok a lot and pick up on the trends and try to like see like where things are coming from.
Maybe for your sake, I'll dedicate 10 minutes every night. Go on the Hockey Guys account and scroll and kind of see the same stuff you see, but I'll have to go on that account.
Yeah, I see it everywhere. Sometimes I don't even know. End up scrolling on 5 different accounts, so sometimes I don't know which one I'm scrolling on, and it's kind of always different.
Well,
But-
Lawson, since you're the one who knows about her the most, give us some context here.
Yeah. Okay. So she, singer. She used to date actually an NHL player from Columbus. Is it Owen or what?
I believe it's Owen
It's Sillinger, but I didn't know the
Owen
first
or
name.
Cole?
Cole.
I think it was Cole.
Where's Owen at?
He's in Seattle.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was Cole.
We'll go with Cole.
Yeah. So they were dating, and I assume they broke up. I really don't know for sure, but I think they did. And now she's got this song that came out. It's called Greedy. You've definitely heard it. It's
Sing a line.
yeah, you're gonna make me
You're greedy.
no, it's not that. I don't want myself. Oh, please believe me. I'm
Oh yeah, that one.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it's on the radio every day.
Skip that one.
I'll show it to you after.
Thanks.
This song, though, the reason we're getting into this is because she filmed the music video for that song in a hockey rink, and she rode the Zamboni and was doing like stuff in the locker room. Did you guys see any clips of that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I saw one TikTok of a girl singing on a Zamboni, so I'm putting that.
Yeah, that
assuming
was
that's
her. Yeah, that was her. So it was cool because she did
That caught my eye because that's very different.
Yeah, it's unique. Like singers don't usually play around with the hockey world very much. You know, it's rare that they find a reason or a connection to kind of sit or like to film their stuff there. And that's kind of why I feel like it might have to do with the ex-boyfriend thing. Who knows? But
Was he greedy with the puck?
could have been.
Puck
Could
hog?
be. Could be. I think it was like a rink in LA she filmed that in. But my take on it was that I thought it was pretty cool because now she has Tate McRae jerseys out. She's got
Really?
yeah, that's her merch now. It says like T and an 8, and it's a hockey jersey.
Tate. Oh.
Yeah.
Tate.
Yeah, so
Clever.
I think we got to get one for the collection. Maybe my idea is that we do a spoof music video or something similar in a hockey rink, not like as done up, but I think that's a perfect tee up for us to film something kind of like around the rink, like take some of the scenes that she used and do it there because people were loving it.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Be funny. Maybe next time she does it, then we'll get to be in the music
That'd
video.
be so big it'd make it to like Facebook.
Because no one else. maybe
Like legit, like that wasn't a joke.
Oh.
People, the things I see on Facebook are always just massively viral videos
yeah,
that get passed along from the other platforms.
because it's got to make it to all the people that don't have any other social media.
Right. So it's so big that it.
Yeah,
gets
I
its
get
way
what you're
into
saying.
Facebook.
I get what you're saying. Yes, I think we could pull off a video so big that we make Facebook headlines.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's get on Facebook.
We'll study up the video after, but I'll keep keeping my tabs on the latest trends.
All right, let's go get a Zamboni.
If we could ride it, that would be perfect. Still have never done that in my life. I drove a Zamboni.
No, me neither. Just been on the big
Yeah.
Tampa Bay
I've only been in the Florida
Chick-fil-A Zamboni
The
and the
bus.
Florida boat.
Yeah.
I want to drive a Zamboni. Just like the song, yo.
Good song.
I remember actually, speaking of Zambonis, this is just reminding me of when I was in Superior. One of my TikTok ideas for us when we were back in the day was like to get a Zamboni driver to be in content as he was like driving the Zamboni.
I remember when you tried to do that.
And we're gonna do get him to get us to drive the Zamboni, but fell through.
That's crazy. We had a couple teammates do the
Yeah.
ice every once in a while.
Yeah, I think that's what my plan was, that we could get them to give us the Zamboni and make content, like do the I Want to Drive Zamboni video.
That'd be sweet.
Well, hey, maybe we can do that in San Jose.
Let's go back to
You
college.
should. Let's do that somewhere, sometime, and make Facebook headlines.
Facebook, man, that's where it's at. That's where all our parents see the content. It's always on Facebook.
That's where my Taco Bell video ended up on Facebook.
See? Viral video.
If only my face was in there for one scene, I would have been known as
Yeah.
a Taco Bell kid. That's my one regret on social media. I should have put my face in one of the frames.
Never make a faceless video that cool.
I know. I would have been the face of Taco Bell. Probably.
That could have been anyone. Anyone can
I
claim
know.
that.
Yeah.
I screwed up.
I made that video.
I
Sent it to
screwed
you.
up. Man, that was the highlight and the most disappointing time of my social media career.
How many views did that?
Like 25 plus million views.
That's
on
insane.
IG. I forgot what it's on TikTok. It's at a lot though.
I saw a mega number on TikTok yesterday.
How big?
You know that guy who like irons his bed sheets?
Oh, dude, I think I
Yes.
know exactly what you're talking about.
He had a video that popped up and it said like 8 million likes. And I was like, no way. So I clicked on his page. The video is at 119 million views.
That's insane. Actually insane.
For ironing your bed and pillow.
Yeah. You can hear the noise of the bed just like
Cool videos,
crinkling.
but
Yeah. I saw the exact video you're talking about.
I sometimes don't even make my bed.
It's interesting how some people are in a category of content that if they make a video, it has that potential. Like it's not everybody can do that due to the fact of what they're doing doesn't have the viral capability of just being so unique in general. Like it's satisfying, but like what do you think we would have to do for one of our videos to possibly reach like 100 million views? Because the hockey stuff is too niche.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can reach 5 million and 6 million views, but for like 100 million for everybody to want to watch it, it's like what
It's almost America.
could we do?
The closest thing was like that prank on Johnny, and that was just so simple and basic. It literally had nothing to do with us at all. It was an obvious prank that people got to see in like 5-6 seconds, and that was it. So it would have to be, I feel like something like that, maybe a prank or a blooper of some sort.
It'd have to be a mega blooper.
Or we could go get a Zamboni and do the most perfect ice, like Zamboni.
Just the sounds.
The sounds in the video of the ice is like being super smooth. I don't know. That's what I thought of.
It's so loud though. Like,
That video would have busted.
what's the thing where they
Dumb
get the
idea.
edger?
Oh
They have Cuddy on the edger.
What else could we
ASMR.
do? Doing an ab workout? I don't know. That idea is even worse.
I could do dumbbell treadmill runs.
Oh yeah, best.
I see that every day in the gym from Frizz.
Cuddy wouldn't like that video. It's nightmare
that's
fuel.
Old. Yeah.
Old news.
Old news.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You know what I actually like watching? There's this guy on TikTok that he goes to like overly grown like yards.
Oh,
like, where
yeah.
he's,
He
like,
mows them, yeah.
Mows
or the
them.
pool guy.
yeah, like that is so satisfying
Yeah.
seeing him like transform this like ridiculous yard into like a
That's probably on Facebook.
golf green. Yeah.
That's a Facebook
That's
video.
for sure on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebooker.
A lot of videos on Facebook have to deal with nature.
Mm.
Like I see a lot of like
You're big on Facebook.
animals. Yeah.
I have a
A lot of
question.
sea.
Have you guys seen those videos where it's like, I think it's a CapCut thing, but it's like a video of the highway or something, and it's that song like da 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 da,
I don't know.
and then it just goes like into a filter, and they all have like millions of views.
Oh, I see all the different CapCut things.
That stuff's
yeah,
a
for
hack.
sure.
That
It's just a
CapCut
hack. It's the dumbest
There's a
video ever.
hack.
Yeah.
And
That's-
people have done it in their combines where it's just like into the sunset, and then it turns into a cool filter.
That should have been Cuddy when he was
Oh,
up
I
there
actually have
harvesting.
seen it. I know what you're
It's like
talking
6
about, yeah.
seconds.
I've seen those farming
They're all
ones.
over my freaking page. Freaking farmers.
You got to get on the Lawson McDonald
Tate
curated.
McRae, the
Yeah.
Tate McRae FYP.
Yeah.
Well, Yelly, we're going to start a segment
Mm-hmm.
that you are in charge of.
Yay.
This new segment is called Fan Favorites.
Fan favorites.
Would you like to explain it a little bit?
Yeah, so basically I'm going to be, I guess, giving you guys a really open-ended question that hopefully allows you guys all to have different answers. And I guess that might have been a really bad explanation. Frizz, help me out here. What's essentially like happening with this
I
little...
think it's basically everyone's top 3 favorite things or top 3 hot takes involving a category. And yeah, he's going to kind of...
Just one.
It's just one.
Okay, just one then. And yeah, he's just going to make it so you guys might be able to relate to it as well, just with certain questions. If you'll see, we'll
Let's
get
play
it going
around.
for you, and you'll understand more. But it's going to be a fun one for sure.
Let's play our first official Fan Favorites game.
Okay, here we go. Let me formulate this question in my mind here.
And then
I'm gonna
also
word it.
we're going to leave a little room for debate as well. If some people are like, don't like that one, then why not pipe up, see what your thoughts are behind it.
All right, so I actually phoned my girlfriend so this morning we were talking about this little game.
You phoned her?
Yeah, I FaceTimed her and I gave her the rundown at what exactly my task was at hand. And I had an idea, but then it got changed because she had a better idea. So I'm using that idea that she gave me. So my question is, I thought we were actually going to talk about this prior to the question. However, I'm just going to say it anyways. So the question is, who has and is gaining the most with the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift love relationship, whatever you'd call it, going on right now? Who is gaining the most? And why?
Taylor or Travis?
It could be anyone.
Who is gaining the most?
Who is gaining the most? Doesn't have to be them. It can be them. But who is gaining the most?
I thought you were going to say which one of us is gaining the most weight.
I thought
that was leading
yeah,
too.
I thought you were
That'd be
talking
just
about a weight thing,
mean.
too.
Yeah.
You guys are on the same wavelength, so have fun with that question.
I know my answer right away.
I know my answer too.
And sadly, I don't like this answer.
Let's hear it.
The NFL.
That's what I was going to say too. I'm
Yeah?
on your side. I was going to say NFL.
The NFL just reached a whole new demographic of people.
Do you think they're taking and running with it right now or what?
Oh, yeah. Did you watch Sunday Night Football last night?
I did.
They had a whole segment right before kickoff explaining, it was Carson Daly from The Voice, explaining in Swiftie language what to expect from tonight's football game between the Jets and the Chiefs.
Wow. Cuddy, what's your
They're
thoughts
run-
on
They're
this?
running.
Well, I was just seeing a bunch of stuff on social media, like the Swiftie fans trying to make their own jerseys, and they
Did you see the Kelsey one that was spelled wrong?
They spelled Kelsey wrong, and they just taped like an 87 back to a red shirt, and glittered up Kelsey on the back. Like,
So do you think that the NFL is talking with Taylor Swift and her management team?
that's interesting. Very possible.
2 Chiefs games back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
Frizz, what do you think?
I feel like
That dang NFL always wins.
Taylor's gaining more from it because if that guy does something wrong, he's gonna have a whole army going against him, and they'll just leave him in his tracks. So I think that, but who knows? Maybe some of the
FaceTime video.
Oh, we're getting a phone call mid-show.
this guy loves calling me all of a sudden now.
Who was it?
Bates. He
That was loud.
loves calling me nowadays. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like she has a bit more to gain with maybe some guys like her music now or stuff like that. But on the other end of it, I feel like if he messes up in the way that he possibly could, then they're going to forget about him when she finds the next guy.
Yeah.
What if she messes up? How could she mess up?
Exactly. We don't hear that too often.
Is she unmess upable?
Perhaps.
Well, I was gonna say that I think I was gonna say Taylor, but then I think it has to lean on not Taylor's side, because if you were to say Taylor has the most to gain, that means she'd be taking like the most from the NFL or Kelsey, like, but she has the bigger part to give with 150 million followers. Like, she has a way bigger audience, so for her to like be
Then the
Explain.
NFL.
Yeah, like Taylor has a bigger audience
Then
than
the NFL.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
The National Football League.
Yeah.
I know you tried to prank us with that video last
Yeah.
week, but no.
Well, she just has like 4 times the followers, like the audience on Instagram or whatever, which I think you've seen. Like, so if Americans have the NFL, she has like the world, which that's not what football doesn't cross the world.
You're making me fume.
This guy.
So she has the numbers, which now that she is entering football will be gaining so much more.
So you're saying the NFL wins?
I would actually say just like specifically the Chiefs or Kelsey has like the biggest gain even versus the NFL. I think the biggest start to up would be, I would debate Kelsey or the Chiefs organization themselves. That would be the answer I would lock in.
So you're saying that the Chiefs and Kelsey are gaining the most, but Taylor has more to offer than the NFL.
Yeah.
That's what made me mad.
Yeah. Well, how does that not make sense?
No. It makes sense, but you're saying Taylor has more of an audience than the National Football League.
I that would be my guess, yeah. Like if you were to
I don't know the
calculate
numbers.
that somehow of like how many people in America or NFL fans, what number would that be? I don't know what the number would be, but
But the NFL is global.
I don't even know. I wouldn't know if NFL is big in Europe.
I think this is all very short term. That's my perspective on it.
You think they're going to break up?
I don't know if they're going to break up, but I feel like 3-4 weeks down the road, this is all going to be put behind us.
What if they get married?
Slim chance. That's what my bet is.
Okay, I got the NFL's audience size. Just looked it up.
Like global?
Is NFL actually global?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just
Like,
played in
people are-
London on Sunday.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
This is coming from Forbes. It
they can
says
play wherever they
it
want.
says the NFL viewing sources average an audience of 16.7 million.
That's not a good
Of
number
what?
to
No.
that's a
Of
bad,
what?
Come on, Cuddy.
that's
Find a better
bad
one.
Well, no, that number doesn't make
Viewing,
sense.
yeah,
No,
across all viewing sources.
It's
In
hard
Amer-
to
that's
it's
in
hard to
America?
correlate if what that even means to fans, I guess.
What I'm thinking, I don't know a number whatsoever on both sides, but I think in the world there are more NFL fans than Taylor Swift fans, whether it's on
Yeah.
who has an account or not. Because a lot of NFL fans are old people who love watching their football every Sunday.
Yeah, 100%.
That's I definitely would think Taylor Swift would have more, depending on what you call a fan, I guess.
Gosh, this is
But
good.
I actually think
yeah.
that Taylor has more fans, which would be such a hard number to find out.
Yeah, it is. Because taking down the NFL, it's like,
And it's not fair
That's
to
crazy.
it wouldn't be fair to compare music plays or like streams,
Mm-mm.
because someone can stream a song 10 times a day. You can't view football
Right.
as often.
I'm trying to count people who are like,
It's almost like apples to oranges.
Yeah.
You can hardly
Yeah.
compare.
you're right. The amount of people who watch football and follow the NFL versus the amount of people who listen to Taylor Swift
Well,
on the regular.
I just tried to talk to Cuddy, and I
You
told him to
fact
look
check
up on I told him to look up on Instagram how many followers NFL has, but I just did it quickly. NFL has got 28.4 million followers on Insta,
Yeah, she's
and
got
I bet
triple.
Taylor Swift has more than that. She's got 273 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Instagram, though. You don't go to Instagram to watch NFL.
No.
You don't go on Instagram
You don't
to
think
listen
of
to
that
music, though.
You don't think of that Vikings fan up north gets together with his family and local bar buddies and watches the game.
Yeah, I'll play that fair-sidedly.
I'm thinking of human beings.
That the people that are in the football demographic won't have nearly as many Instagram accounts as Taylor would because of anyone over 40 that's a football fan is not going to have a follow the NFL. So, like I said, this could be one of the hardest numbers to really dig deep on, but that would be my reason to why I think if I were to say the NFL has more to gain, I think there's more new eyes onto the NFL. Specifically the Chiefs and Kelsey. Maybe not. I don't think they're tuning into other games, to be honest. I think they're just watching when he plays.
Probably right.
Then I think they are bringing people and converting them to Swifties.
I wonder
There's probably a lot of them that listen to Taylor Swift already.
Last week's Sunday night game to this week's Sunday night game.
Oh, they'll come out with that. They'll come out with that for sure.
I'll look that up after this.
It's a good time to be at the U.S. Bank, I guess, next week.
True.
Yeah, the Chiefs play the Vikings this
Kansas
week.
City Swifties come to town.
Should we get tickets?
We'll be on a plane, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately.
Hey, or is that going to be the debate of the week that we put on our Instagram poll?
I think so. NFL just who gains the most? That was a great question, Yell.
Honestly, thought you were doing that on purpose.
I do have to pause it.
Fighting me.
No, I was actually like, no.
I yell at you. That was a great debate, but I think with the fan favorite thing, I think that was kind of missed because that was like a debate on stuff. I think the fan favorite's like our own like favorite thing in like a situation, if you understand.
I was just told to come up with a question that was dumb that you guys could all have a different answer to is what I was taking away from that. It was not well explained to me out there.
Okay, that's
no, you
fair.
killed it.
That's fair.
I think I killed it too, Will. Thanks.
Yeah, we're just ironing out the details.
It's all right.
I would say it's a
I
fair
favorite
question.
that the NFL is gaining a lot more than anyone. Right? That's what I favorite.
Yeah. I favorite that. I'm gonna go lock in the.
I love the NFL, but they freaking always win.
the Kansas City
They
Chiefs.
do always win.
Are getting
NFL rules the
favorited.
world.
But you don't think once, like, if the Chiefs are gaining something, you don't think the NFL is gaining something too?
I didn't say that.
Here's
just
a
asking.
headline.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would say I agree.
Sunday Night Football starring Taylor Swift surges 34% to season high. 20 million people watched the game last night.
Jeez.
Boys, we got to do something with the NHL. We got to bring a star to the NHL.
We need Taylor's. I saw a funny debate online. It was like, who would be the funniest NHL player that Taylor Swift would date?
Who do you think? Chara?
Someone said like Phil Kessel.
That's a good question.
Phil Kessel? Chara would be kind of funny.
Chara would be.
Chara.
Yeah.
Ovechkin.
Yeah.
Zegras.
Seacrest? Who else would be hilarious?
Just some big Russian D-man.
Provorov.
I think it'd be hilarious if she dated Connor McDavid.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it'd be
Gudis.
so funny.
Gudis, yeah, Gudis.
The Butcher.
Can you imagine if she dated Connor McDavid and how
Oh, that'd be
Like,
awesome.
funny that would be? Because he would be so
He'd be
uncomfortable
so
of
weird.
like if they're seen in public or something.
It'd be so weird.
That'd be so odd.
He'd be stiff as a board.
That is the thing.
These
It's
Kelsey
like,
can be cool.
it's like Kelsey's like the perfect guy.
Yeah.
But is he?
Guess we'll find out.
Are we team Kelsey or team Swifty?
I've always
I know
liked
my
Kelsey
team.
before. I've always thought he was a cool guy.
Yeah, overall, I'm a bigger fan of Kelsey overall, which might surprise you guys, but
Yeah.
I enjoy Travis Kelsey quite a bit. I think he's funny, and I think he's fun, entertaining dude.
I like Jason. His brother.
Yeah, he seems good too. I think that family just seems
Yeah.
like they're cool, and they do a good job of connecting and showing that online better than I don't know anything about Taylor Swift in terms of I don't even know her personality, honestly. I try to picture it in my head of
I
like
have no
what she's
clue.
like, but you don't see that very often. So
What would be the first thing you say to Taylor Swift after you say, hello, I'm awesome?
What football game are you going to next?
Are you coming to watch the Vikings beat up on the Chiefs?
Yeah, I think Travis Kelce might be the coolest guy in America right now.
Yeah, he's hitting Pete Davidson levels of celebrity dating
He
gossip.
jumped some levels.
Yeah, he skipped a lot of tiers for sure. Wonder how his life has changed now in the last 2 weeks.
It's 2-0.
Hasn't changed much, doesn't look like.
No, they're just a good football team. If he was on a bad team, then it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people would start saying, "Oh, you're distracted."
Uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah.
If he was on like the Bears or something.
I wish they lost to the Jets last night.
Yeah. Is Gary V, is he still the owner of that team? Was he ever at one point? I thought he was.
I think he wants to be.
Oh. I could have sworn he was the owner, but
He wasn't in Hard Knocks.
true.
The owner was in Hard Knocks.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
I saw
Whatever.
him post something recently about that, though.
Yeah.
His dream is to be somewhat owner of the Jets.
Uh-huh.
Because he's like a lifelong Jets fan.
He's a Jets fan for life.
Poor Jets.
Yeah. Well, that was a good fan favorite.
Yeah, he got us going, man. That was really good. Taylor Swift is ruling the world. Do you think she's coming to the bank?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Is she done with her world tour? Is that
She's on her break.
So
She's
yeah.
heading to Europe soon.
So she's just like probably traveling around, relaxing.
I think
spending
she'll spend
time with
her Sunday in Minneapolis next weekend.
Yeah, she'll be at the Loon and maybe come to St. Louis Park Loop.
She'll be shopping at Cub, getting some Cub sushi.
Yeah, Frizz, you should check. You should email her and see if she could stop in then on the pod.
Yeah, of course. I should have done that to get us tickets too. I can't believe I messed that up.
Yeah, that's a big ask though. But so she might come for the interview instead.
Okay, well, we're going to be busy on Sunday. We're going to have to come straight from the airport right here.
I'd be totally fine changing our flight to come home Saturday night if we were meeting Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Miss her final game.
It's fine.
Final game Saturday, never mind.
Yeah, it is.
Saturday, yeah. I thought it was Sunday.
It's probably sometime Saturday.
Okay, so we can do it.
Yeah, we win, bring the trophy right on the plane, come meet Taylor, interview her, go to the game with her, sit in her booth
Yep.
with our Vikings jerseys.
That would be the best ultimate day
Who
that
do
you
think-
could ever dream up.
Who from Minnesota is going to be in her booth at the U.S. Bank?
The cat.
Carl Anthony Towns?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who would it actually be?
I don't know. Nick Swartzen?
I don't know any famous people from Minnesota.
Vince
don't know.
Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn, is he a Minnesota guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be kind of funny.
That'd be a very random team up.
Yeah. Do we have any chance of going in the game?
No.
Legit, any chance?
What time is it at?
Noon?
Oh, no.
I don't think we leave Buffalo till like 1 o'clock
So
Eastern
you're
time.
kidding? We wouldn't actually change our flights to come home early?
No, if we had got invited, then yeah, we would have to.
Let's try to go with the Vikings again.
We can probably get Vikings tickets, but that doesn't mean we're going to be by Taylor Swift.
We could make a lip sync video, and then she'll notice us that we're at the Vikings game singing Taylor Swift's song. I don't know. We can throw like a paper airplane or something to her booth. Come meet us.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be worth it to try to go, even if we don't see Taylor.
Why?
I don't think she's going to be there.
I
Chris doesn't
do.
think she's coming.
I 100% think she is.
What are the percent? Say we come back for the Vikings game. What's the actual percent that we do anything with Taylor Swift?
It's slim, but it's
I'm
How
gonna
slim?
say
Give me a number.
0.5%.
That is
I
way
think
too
it's
high.
that too.
I mean, it's a better percent of happening than if we were out in Buffalo thinking if it would happen.
Well, you keep living life by those odds, and hopefully you win the lottery one day.
That would be like winning the lottery. The fan club would go boom.
It would be 0.000000001%.
Way deep.
It's the easiest question of the day.
There you go.
That video would end up on Facebook if we did get a video with it.
That's a good it's a good comedy thing, going back to an early debate, then ending it off with a good joke that ties into it.
Thanks for analyzing the show. Cuddy, I heard that you have a new nickname.
It's
The Riddler.
you're dang right, buddy. I'm the Riddler, and I got one for you.
Cuddy wanted to start this thing on the show. We're gonna give Cuddy all the credit, because he feels a little left out back there behind the table. So we had to get the camera up for him. Had to give him a microphone, and now he's gonna try to stump the host with a riddle, and we're gonna make this a weekly thing. We're gonna keep score, and maybe by Christmas time, whoever's winning, maybe we have to give you an extra present, or you have to give us a present.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea.
Bring
Well,
it
this
on, Riddler.
this riddle might be a little cheesy since I just looked it up before the show started.
I
Didn't have
hope,
much
I hope
time.
we kill it.
Yeah, you guys might actually.
How do we each get a guess?
Yeah, I'll say it, and then you just buzz in.
You probably need to give us like
We're gonna
probably
have to
should be a
debate.
stopwatch, like a minute time for us to like figure it out.
We can
minute
talk to
each.
each other and lock in an
yeah,
answer.
like we can't
Yeah.
take forever.
We're
to
all on the
answer
same
it,
team
but-
here.
Okay, we're all on the same team,
Mhm.
and I'll give you
This is called Stump the Host.
1 minute.
We can even call it the Riddler. It's kind of funny. Should give him a little mask, like in the old Batman movies.
All right, you ready for it?
1 minute?
1 minute. I'll start the timer after I read the question.
Thank you. That'd be fair.
Would never have guessed.
People from what country never fail to complete a marathon?
Is that a riddle or just a quiz question?
It's not a quiz. It's a riddle.
Do you know
It's
the
a
difference
riddle.
between a riddle and just a trivia question?
It's gonna be something with the name.
You might want to give us 2 minutes.
Dude, what?
Okay, time's
Say it
rolling.
again. Say it again.
People from what country never fail to complete a marathon?
The first thing that popped in my head was Russians, because they're always Russian. But I don't
It's a
think.
very good answer, actually.
From
Yeah,
what
it's gonna be
country?
something with the name and movement, and well, you're on the right track.
Run.
Thinking something
Running.
to do with I don't know. Oh man,
This is our brain power. for the
my
week.
head went to like the dumbest things ever.
Say it.
Like
Just
It'll
speak.
help us.
How about like Iran?
Maybe.
That doesn't make
Kinda
sense
funny.
because they ran.
55 seconds.
Yeah, I like
Ran.
that
So
one.
it's one country that do or don't run marathons. I kind of forgot.
They
the
always
country.
finish the marathon.
Oh, Iran maybe? I don't know. Maybe it makes more sense than I
yeah,
thought.
but if
does.
that is the answer, that just would be lame.
Lawson's going after the riddle.
Like if it's Iran, that's like
Yeah,
It would be lame, but
Don't
you
come
know,
after me.
whatever.
This is just what was on there.
thinking.
Okay, you guys
I
got
can
10
only
seconds.
think of Russian.
Finland, Finnish.
The
Lock.
Finnish.
You locking that in?
Finish.
I think
I like that.
I like that. People from Finland.
I like it,
I think
Yelly.
people from Finland.
Yep.
Locking it in?
Lock it in, Yell.
Yep.
Locking in.
The finish is the
Yeah!
correct answer.
One for one.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Good job,
Nice.
boys.
Where did that come
One for
from?
one.
He
Just
was
popped
hot.
in?
He was on both.
You must have read
Iran
my
one was
paper.
good too.
That was great.
I like that. It's computer history now. I don't know. I was just thinking of countries and somehow Finland popped into my head.
Finish. They always finish the marathon.
I was like,
I'll
yeah.
find a better riddle for next time.
that was a good
so
one.
I'll
How long
swoosh.
did it take us?
About minute 40.
Good
I
job.
made the time.
So under 2 minutes.
1 for 1,
Can't
boys.
stump us. We got the Riddler. We beat the Riddler.
Give you guys a check mark.
What does he got to do now that we got the riddle right?
He's
This
gotta
is all
do-
for
He's got to do the Riddler dance.
Yeah, you got to do the Riddler dance.
your big
I don't even
loser
know what
dance.
that is.
You got to make it up.
Come on, you're supposed to talk. It's on the game notes. You're supposed to figure that out.
Do the dance.
The finish. That was a good one, Cuddy. Trickster.
It was a good riddle. I'll take back what I said about the riddle.
Lawson was so
Thank you.
mad.
Yeah, he got
This
mad at
is
me.
a dumb riddle if it's Iran.
Is this it? The finish is a little better, but it still doesn't. Still a little odd of a riddle.
I'll find a good one that rhymes.
Dude, I know so many riddles, so You better dig
you
deep
have
every week.
Yeah.
He has the riddles where we talk about it, go after it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Like the hour ones.
Remember
Where you have to-
in school, he would come back like just like a random night. And we would just be sitting there doing nothing. So if there's a guy in a there's a guy who was found in the desert or something. You remember that one?
Yeah. He's got no hair or something like.
Yeah. All he had was like a stick in his hand and he was completely naked in the desert.
And the answer was like,
And it was pouring
Something
rain,
died.
but not a hair on his head got wet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a different one in
It's
the air
crazy.
balloon.
we had to
The
ask
hot air
him.
balloon,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one I
That's
was
the one
thinking
I'm
of.
thinking.
That's a good one.
We just had to think so hard.
Did you
I don't
ever
even know
get
the
'em?
answer. Eventually, we actually asked like 100 questions.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite. The guy in the desert.
The 3 light switches one was good too.
That one's hard.
Yeah.
That one's very, very, very hard.
We'll have to save that one for another time.
Yeah.
The Riddler. Don't be giving him ideas.
I could get really hard. Give you guys really hard riddles.
Yeah, you could. Oh, we stumped the Riddler. We got him. You can't get us, buddy.
What's the next segment?
You want to do the next segment?
Yeah, sure.
The one that you're in charge of?
Yeah, I'd love to.
You know, growing this TikTok page over the last few years, we've seen a lot of comments. Some really good, some really bad, some really nice, some really mean, and some completely over the line, instantly blocked type of people. But we wanted to bring in a segment called Comments of the Week, in which Lawson will choose a comment from one of the videos from last week.
I'll choose more than one even.
Okay.
Well, sometimes we'll have 4, 5, 6, 2. Like it'll depend on the week.
And we're just going to react.
I think we just get to, react to it, chat about it. Maybe if it's a question, we can answer it.
I like it.
If it's a topic, we can, explain it maybe. But I definitely want to put in some kind of funny ones. Like maybe if they make me laugh as I'm reading them, or Yelly, because he goes through the comments a lot, then we'll do it all. We'll just kind of like reserve a section to talk about like comments and what our audience is kind of saying about us.
Let's do it.
It's kind of like the drama, our drama.
Yeah.
It's not news drama. It's our drama. So, if I'm being honest, the first one's off to a very slow start because we made this decision about an hour and a bit ago, and I don't have a full list of comments that we can
That's
chat
fair.
about, but
That's fair.
I think the biggest one that I wanted to talk about was that a little backstory is just kind of, we always post content throughout the summer. We always chat about in the office of like, oh, we're in TikTok jail. Like when we can't get views and when our account's kind of like dead for periods of time, which happens like back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's what we call when we're in TikTok jail. But recently we finally posted a video and we got ourselves out of TikTok jail. And that video was when we were roller skating, did our first practice, did the Olivia Rodrigo song. So I think just the TikTok comment that I wanted to highlight and chat about was that what I noticed when we posted that and people are coming in, 2 things. One, people that have never seen us before, which now this is like such a unique video of us being on ice and us like in jerseys that they're like, oh, like they have to comment because they're like, wow, how have we not seen these people before? So there's those people, and then there's the back from the dead people that forgot about us. They totally
Zombies.
the zombies, the ones that we had to wake up. So once we get back into hockey and we start posting this content, a lot of the zombies wake back up. And that was a big theme in this one, was that the comments that we were seeing were like, oh, like good to see you guys again, and like so glad you're back, and all these things. Not like we had left, but it's that unique content that catches people's attention and that makes them think that, oh, we're back doing the thing that maybe they followed us for. So one of the comments, it was really just good to see you guys again, or so glad that you're back. And I just wanted to chat about that comment. What are your thoughts? Does it feel good to be back and making content that revolves around us rollerblading? The one thing I noticed, and I'll just say this before you guys chat, is that it's cool that we don't have to be playing hockey even. It's just the category of we're in a rink. It looks like we're on ice, but we're not. We're just rollerblading. We got jerseys on. It's like a combination of those things that is like the secret formula for people to just really like think that the video is in its own category of the hockey guys, I guess.
We're back. Okay, guys.
Yeah. I mean, we always kind of knew that those videos are the ones that people come back to, but it just kind of, it's very odd how selective the algorithm really is. And I think it just keeps getting more and more selective, especially because we do a pretty wide variety of different content styles, from vlogs to obviously the lip syncing stuff in the rink, but then like even just like little voiceover, or not the voiceovers, the little quick sounds, like all those sounds and stuff. So there is a wide variety that people watch, and I guess most of our sleepers or zombies were liking the music video stuff. So good to see him back.
Yeah. Do you think that the comment meant like, glad to see you're back in a rink?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it
Not
could
to
be
like
that.
burst your whole spiel, but
Oh, no.
that was just the thing that popped in my head.
Yeah, no, definitely. That is kind of what I was saying too.
Yeah.
I think that, but maybe some of it is that they had still followed, but either a video hadn't been shown to their account, because TikTok, you can have 1 million followers and you don't get close to 1 million views, which means like not everybody's. What are you doing over there?
I've seen Frizz yawn like 50 times, and I just keep looking at him.
I
He
don't
tries
thi-
to hide them.
Yeah, I always try and hide them.
But
Monday.
yeah, he like
Weekend's tiring.
then he knows I'm looking at him too, so he always, when he's done yawning, looks back at me, and I'm just kind of giggling.
Yeah, don't let them get away. Don't let them get away with that. Got to have some energy. Anyway.
No, that is really interesting. It's because, like, I mean, yeah, I know where they're coming from because I follow a bunch of people and I sometimes don't see their videos for a month. But it's weird how, like, what's the science of all this? Like, it's nice to see that. Doesn't mean they haven't been commenting, but they still see, and then this just, like, excites them to comment. I don't know.
I think TikTok just like it has it looks back on your first video ever posted, and that's what it bases everything off of.
The junior hockey anthem.
Yeah, the junior hockey anthem and the hockey rink. So it just knows that we're lacing up for a big event in the hockey world. So it's pushing us back out to the eyeballs that were there from the beginning.
We should do that sound with our
Should be
stuff
sick.
on.
Yeah, we should.
Why not?
the
Why not?
squad?
Why not?
Get the squad. That's pretty cool that I mean, that's why we're started doing this to begin with. We all like met each other basically because of hockey, so it's cool that that's like still the driving factor and everything at the end of the day.
Are we solidified hockey creators?
I think we're dudes, friends that play hockey.
Mic drop.
No, I think similar in college, how it's not like I wouldn't even have called us hockey creators in college. I think it was just we didn't always have to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting topic because it's like it's the that storyline, or that people like viewed us as hockey players in that moment. So when we were doing other things like thrift shopping and roller skating and going to Arizona together as a group of friends, that was just, I think the thing that helps is that in their head is that we are just watching like hockey players now on vacation. Kind of similar to like Jackson Olsen. It's like he's a Savannah Banana baseball, but now when they're in their off season, it doesn't matter if he's doing like going to a wedding or doing all these different things, is because still in their head they're viewing him as like this Savannah Banana, but now I get to see what he's up to in the off season. So I think that's the piece that kind of helps. It helps you do things that aren't always like the same thing, but when you can always come back to knowing that, oh, like it's Jackson, he's just going to play another season next year, versus Jackson, quits baseball and completely starts to do like accounting, and then all of a sudden you don't really care what he does in the summer anymore because he's an accountant now, he could be doing the same thing going to a wedding, but since it's like the accountant doing it versus like the Savannah Banana off-season baseball player, that's where I think it changes. So I think relating that back to us, the part that excited people the most, I think, is seeing that we were like on the ice again, playing together, doing stuff together, and that to them maybe like we're like, oh, they're like, they're doing the thing again. So now we'll see how well we can, I want to keep up, like, for sure during the Chiclets Cup, like really like lean into that storyline as much as we can, and just good reassurance, good proof of concept, that, sometimes we have to do other things, but it's good to know that people still really enjoy when we get to have fun and do like roller hockey, whatever it may be.
It is fun. I think that's perfectly said, and it's going to be a blast to be able to play again, make videos at a rink. And obviously that whole tournament is just a bunch of hockey people coming together, which is always a good time because it's kind of the language we speak. We don't say to an extent. Frizz used to talk about how everyone's a beauty and going bar down, ski. But
that'd be a good nice segment. Some hockey slang, the hockey slang segment.
Yeah, should we do it? What's your favorite hockey slang?
Probably wheeling.
Yeah,
Of course it is.
you're wheeling up the ice.
We should more so
Just
do
wheeling
our
around, buzzing around.
You do say buzzing a lot.
should do our most hated hockey slang word almost.
Oh.
But no, favorite hockey slang would have to be man, there's so many that I hate. It's hard to pick a favorite.
Mine's like anything when they're like
Cheddar.
cheddar's bad. No, Lawson hates sauce.
I hate when hockey creators call a girl like and make names for them, and they're like Susie, like, oh, Susie, come to the game, and they always use the name Susie in that, like, oh man, I hate
That is
that
horrible.
term. Like, do you know like when like
Yeah, I know what
post
you're talking
pracky
about.
in class and like, oh, Susie wants to go to a date after class, and like, like when they're talking to their
Yes.
teacher,
Yeah,
those are brutal.
brutal's a hockey slang too.
Is it?
Well, it
Sa-
says a lot. Not really slang, but it says a lot. Dust,
Dusty.
pigeon.
I'm
I
gonna go
hate
my
pigeon.
favorite hockey
Bender.
slang word. I'm going with Gato.
Oh, that's fair.
Gato's just I
That's a
can
bad
can
one.
deal with Gato and live with Gato.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, I'm like
Oh,
my
sorry.
my one that I can handle.
Gato. Ask me a Gato. What do
Yeah.
you call sock tape?
Socko.
Clear.
Sock
I
tape.
always said clear.
Hey, pass the Socko. That's what I said.
Socko. Yeah, I think I said Socko actually.
Yeah.
You must be a
But who
legend.
cares?
Beauty.
You must be a legend, dude.
That was the locker room beauty.
What about when people go like beauty, Butron, beautician?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was Frizz.
Not a fan.
Butte. I liked Flo.
Legend.
Legend. Yeah, Flo was mine.
Flo.
I a lot of people said
Salad?
sick Flo, man.
Lettuce.
Yeah. Flo, salad, lettuce, cheddar.
Dangle
Wait,
snipe
look at-
celly.
Look at those wings. Forecheck, back check, paycheck.
Oh, I hate that one. No, my least favorite actually was like a motivating one. 20 miles, 20 smiles.
Oh, yeah.
I
That
hate
sucks.
that one.
Yeah, that was bad.
20
20
into the
miles,
third
boys.
period. Doesn't even make sense.
Big one tonight, boys. Let's get the legs going. Yeah, I don't know. There's just too much, just like unnecessary chatter in the locker
I
room.
bet baseball
Yeah.
players have some good chatter too.
Yeah,
I love a good baseball chatter.
yeah.
Always makes me laugh.
Just brings some life to the bench if you're not playing much, like me and Frizz.
We're gonna have tons of chatter this weekend.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. Someone get mic'd up and do just your stereotypical hockey slang.
Just crazy chatter.
How much content you think you're going to make this weekend, Lawson? How many videos do you think you're going to pump out?
How much work are you gonna do?
I'll be too busy scoring goals.
Oh,
It's a
legend.
good reminder.
Sniper.
Yeah, I got big plans for the Chiclets Cup because I think we're gonna have just a great team, great uniforms, the pink and stuff. We're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So
Great threads.
I'm thinking 3 a day plus maybe. I think we got to really dial in when we're playing. How are we gonna get content and what the content will look like when we're playing? Because I really want to film us in action. You
We
know?
have a couple fans coming. They could help us out.
Maybe.
Put him on the payroll.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I think like miking someone up and then just holding it on the bench and filming from the bench is like the way to do it, and just clipping highlights. Or is there a theme that when you're mic'd up?
For some reason, I just like pictured last year when we were watching the roller game, I just pictured RA on the bench. And then I was just thinking of RA, the old.
He'll be back.
You think Coach Barnsley's gonna be around?
Get Batesy to text him? See
I
what
bet
he's
he
up
will
to.
be. Yeah.
Or do we
Oh,
lean
great.
into, the Jackson Olsen style where he doesn't mic up baseball that much. Like it's always usually, if he does, it's because he's mic'd up as he, gets food on it or whatever. So there could be, I might scroll through his page and see, okay, he's not doing like full game vlogs mic'd up, but he picks and chooses some moments. Maybe there's some themes or ideas that we can do where like we mic Frizz up and then we give him something to do. Hey,
You sleeping
Buddy.
over there?
Hey,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Like what would like during a
Oh,
We should
game?
give Frizz a buzzword, and he has to say it as many times as possible during his shift.
yeah, like something like, yeah, it could be that.
We should give everyone a buzzword.
It should be like just puck for Frizz. Puck, puck, puck. Yeah.
Beauty.
I got high expectations for Frizz this weekend.
Same here. I think I'm going to do pretty well, but I think everyone's going to do well. We're going to bring home some hardware, and we'll see you guys next week. Cuddy's getting us to wrap up here. It's a bit of a long one. This guy has some work to do.
We still have 2.5 hours left in the workday.
Yeah.
We can talk
I was,
all night.
I was just thinking, me and Lawson got the best 2 days for our little second account vlog. I get Thursday, so I get the travel day, and then Lawson gets the opening Chiclets Cup day.
Yeah, you need a big day, bud.
Yeah, I'm off a tough loss this past week. I don't know what I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess the fans decide what we do, right? Is that what the punishment is? At least it's not as bad as. What'd you say? Refreshing last week.
Refreshing.
That was bad.
Refreshing.
Probably worse.
Well, Lawson just he said it's gonna be worse, so
You'll probably have to do a dance or push-ups on the ice during your shift.
I hope not. Yeah, so I lost our little team vlog that we've been doing. Everyone's got a designated day, and whoever has the least amount of views at the end of the week loses, and that was me, unfortunately. And I had like probably the best day to have content filmed too last week, which is disappointing. I know I was doing some studying, and I think my intro is the worst. That's why I literally do.
Oh, it's fair. It's good. It's just studying the game. I know some of us also took part in someone else's video editing skills, but I don't know. Is anyone going to be getting to that guy's level of the captions and stuff?
No,
Ooh, Cuddy?
Yeah.
Oh,
not doing that.
I'm not
Unnecessary.
I'm not putting captions on this week.
Oh, he's bowing out.
Oh,
This will be a
even
good
that-
test.
Today's his day. I
yeah,
forgot.
today's
This
my
will be
day.
a good test.
everyone be super dull the rest of the day.
Yeah. This is-
Mondays are pretty laid back, so
I got Wednesday this week.
Not even recording this.
I
No.
know.
can't fit it in. Vlog's already done.
He's got too much. He had a heck of a morning.
Yeah, what's in your vlog right now?
You'll
If you
see
didn't
it.
film any podcast stuff,
You'll see it.
was it prior to
He's
coming?
telling
to the
us to
office?
wrap up this show because he doesn't even want it in.
No. I'm saving this for the fan club.
Punk. Hey, Cuddy,
You
I
got
got one
some
more
emails
question.
to
I
write?
got one more question. How was the Minnesota Zoo?
It was awesome, actually. It was cool. It was
You're sending me videos of sharks.
yeah. They actually had 2 dolphins too that are here visiting. So we
From
got
where?
I don't know. They just
They're on
the
vacation
people
and-
the people just said we have these dolphins for a couple weeks and we're gonna do some live shows with them. So I don't know if they do tricks or whatever, but no, we went to like this Halloween spectacular thing where they had a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns like professionally carved. They're like hanging from the trees.
What
and, like,
occupation.
everywhere. But yeah, it was cool. It was just a walk-through thing that had some spooky music and some fog. And
Were you scared?
no, I did see a moose though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
What
I went
animals
there.
do they have at the Minnesota Zoo? All the standard?
They were all shut off, all the lights,
Wow.
so you couldn't see the animals. But
They
saw
were
the
walking.
dolphins and the fish, sharks.
They don't sleep, eh?
No, they
They're
just
always
buzz
working.
around, wheel around the aquarium.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. They carved the pumpkins for them.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you got to see some dolphins on their vacation.
yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the fan club. Cuddy, we're sorry that you have some work to do on this episode, but I had fun.
New style,
I hope you guys had fun.
I had fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
a little more relaxing.
This is my last. Bye, everyone.
We
I'm
know
giving
you
the
were
mic off.
relaxed. You yawned the whole time.
Yeah, no, I think this was a really good start off to season 2. What we're trying to lean into just, this is our locker room. This is the fan club locker room. We sat down, we chatted about it. What atmosphere can we create that makes us feel like we're just back in the old days of putting the jersey on, lacing up the long socks, and
Long socks.
I was going to say skates, but I was like, I got to think of a more
Boots.
unique piece of equipment.
Blades.
The long socks.
Elbows.
And just chat around. So let us know what you think.
Yeah.
There'll be more segments reoccurring, just like we did today. We'll get you guys involved, the audience involved way more too.
Yes,
Yep.
please. We will be posting something, but please send Yelly any of your fan favorite ideas because we want to think and voice our opinions on multiple things going on in the world or just really whatever.
And if you know some good riddles too, send them
Yeah.
to Cud.
Cuddy needs
them
some
in.
help since he's down 1-0 right now, trying to stump us. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you loved, what you didn't love. Share it with your friends, family, your friends' family, your family friends, and
The
any
Dolphins.
dolphins that might be hanging around. So thank you so much. And Cuddy, sign us up.